rats a perfect amount into Twitch, where it is 140 characters of rats, 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 rats. But then when I went to type in Vermintide, my brain was still on that, and then I typed in rats.
Ratentide.
It's like, no, it's the game about the rats. It's not a game named rats.
Rats game. You remember whenever bad rats was a commodity?
Yes, actually, I very much do. I don't think I own it. I think I refused it every single time somebody sent it to me.
Do I own a bad rat? I know that, like, my little brother did, in fact. Yeah, I do have bad rats. Okay. I know that my little brother just, like, collected bad rats, like they were rare Pepes or something.
That was a huge meme in the old Northern Lion groups and circles. So like everybody was constantly sending each other bad rats. I have knocked for you and set up a share chat.
Right.
Just as an option whilst I finagle with everything.
Wow, Twitch.television to use your microphone? Yeah, sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
It gives you advertiser information away.
Your shared chat is
I mean,
already
it
active.
100% already does that anyway.
Yeah.
They're combing your video for any mentions or signs of anything.
My computer is always listening to me. That's why I have to not say the, like, D word or the thing that babies poop in. Else, my blue sky will start recommending that to me again.
The fact that that was a significant enough issue for you is genuinely very funny to me.
Like, they didn't stop. They just kept showing me characters with, like, crinklies on them. I was like, no, stop it.
I don't like the term crinklies.
Well, I don't either, but you know what I had to see? Know what I had to learn?
Crinklies.
Had to learn that. I had to learn the word crinklies.
How dare you turn motion blur back on, you motherfucker. Oh, cool.
Still feels weird.
Okay, great. I'm gonna be right back, actually. Vermintide 2 must be restarted for these changes to occur.
Alright. GG's, I fade back into the distance. Like that one meme of the guy flashing the peace sign and then just slowly fading out.
That's such a, like, wait, hold on. When it restarted, it just sent me back to the main area. It didn't close the game. Vermintide, like, one level above any other game that needs to be restarted.
Or maybe it just made you leave as a host and then didn't actually restart the video game. Maybe it failed to Anhero itself.
It's running better, so I think it actually did reset its client.
Huh.
It also does look worse at a distance, so yeah, it definitely restarted its client. Okay, well, whatever works, man.
Video games should not have started trying to look better than Half-Life 2.
I love trying to join on you and it being like, no, you cannot join on this person. However, you can launch VTube Studio, and I'm like,
I can invite you to watch VTube Studio.
I'm just like, do I even have VTube Studio? I'm sure it's free, right?
Yes. Asterisk.
Okay, well, try rejoining, I guess. Since it won't let me join on you.
Studio can be used for free, but you'll have like the little icon watermark guy.
How much is it normally? I know nothing about VTube stuff, so.
I think it's like $15 normally.
Ah, it's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
I just got really confused. I was like, why did I start ascending? And I realized my character was going up a ladder without me telling them to. I feel like I get like a little bit of stutter every now and then when I swing my mace.
Yeah, some just like sometimes feels weird.
I'm not gonna lie. When you loaded in and you were dwarf height at first, because I only saw the silhouette through the wall, I did think you were a rat.
I am knee-high to most rats. Huh.
What's up?
This stuff is different each time. Weird. Because before I joined, I was able to like crawl under here. There was like nothing in here. There wasn't this this tent flap here.
Huh.
Huh, indeed.
But that was thousands of years ago.
No sense being careful unless you...
To me, like the inter-character yapping feels longer.
Yeah, they do seem to have a lot of dialogue. Champion unlocked. Okay, thank you. So what's this roguelike mode that you're describing? I know of it, but I don't know anything of it.
It's right here, the Chaos Waste. You will get like a map, and then you'll choose like nodes like in Slay the Spire or whatever.
Okay. So it is
But, yeah.
another Slay the Spire like roguelike.
Kinda, yeah.
But
Like,
not
it's kinda,
at the same
it follows
time.
the same format.
Okay.
Like you choose like a map, you choose a node, and then you go and you play a map, and then you unlock
I'm down to
like,
try it.
weapons. I don't know what like any sort of meta progression there is. If there is any. Hopefully not.
You've unlocked new cosmetic items.
Mamidia is the goddess? Yeah, I don't care. Imagine going up to a priest and being like, oh yes, welcome to our church. And it's like, I don't care, shut up.
Dude,
Skip.
I have been proselytized to in the street multiple times while waiting for the bus.
We can do an expedition veteran.
Sounds good.
An expedition against your chat.
We're lucky that none of them are here currently because they would make it hell for us.
Let's go. Hell up, brothers.
Do you know about the do you know about the Skaven inventing long-range communication?
No.
So, oh wow, it really is just a Slay the Spire map. I want to know what the first game to have this format was. Oh, Cursed by Slaanesh. Let's go. Wait, Cursed by Slaanesh? I mean, I guess Chaos is part of this, but alright. We can manage our boons, but they're locked.
Okay, we can in fact like vote, I think. Yeah, alright. I didn't see anything else light up, and I thought that I was just like waiting on you because you're a host. I thought you might have been looking at boons.
I was looking at boons, but I also didn't understand everything, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But, TLDR of it, Skaven invented what amounts to a shortwave radio system. And then discovered that their fucked up radio inevitably explodes eventually. But it was like such a
like
huge...
a Samsung, let's go.
That was actually a joke that was made regarding it prior. Ooh, we're still getting some slowdown. I'm gonna need to fuck with some settings, but...
I think it might just be like a first time encountering something.
Maybe.
Like, I'm also getting it, but like I wasn't getting it after I started... I was only getting it whenever I started cutting into boys, and like the blood spray was activating, and I don't know.
Gotcha.
Now that the blood spray has been called to mind, it's like, oh yeah, that's right, we have to compile these shaders.
But, they developed this technology further and actually made it to the point where it was, like, fairly long range within a battlefield, but also audio-visual. So, like, you could pull up a picture of the guy you were talking to. They never resolved the it exploding issue, though, So even like the most paranoid Skaven leaders who normally would think that any sort of like explosion going off in their base is like an assassination attempt, they all just were like, oh fuck, it blew up again. Okay, get the next one. Ever since the end of the world in the end times, though, they don't seem to have that technology.
Don't get overwhelmed.
And this is not end times, right? It's just like
This is actually what leads up to the end times.
right.
Essentially, the winners of the end times were Skaven bracket Chaos. Because, like, Chaos got its job done, but it wouldn't have gotten there if it weren't for all the rats.
And the rats are not like the cancer like orcs are, right?
How do you mean?
Like, I think whenever, if I'm remembering right, then like if ever a orc is discovered on a planet, like the planet is kind of like annihilated because.
Orcs are weird with fantasy to 40k. 40k, they were like, well, they're fungus, but they weren't originally fungus in fantasy. They were just orcs. Because Games Workshop was just straight ripping off orcs. But then they retroactively made them fungus again when they made them in AOS. So like when the world reset, they became fungus.
I'm trying to find the option that has like less blood splatter on my screen.
That's a good idea.
Because whenever I'm like hitting things, I can't see shit.
I did have like a little bit of like a black screen effect going on. There is blood decal amount, but that doesn't seem to be exactly what we're looking at there. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
Pilgrim coins.
Yeah, basically, End Times was Chaos and Rats, which are technically part of Chaos, but they, you know, they're not any of the big four. The fucking horned rats, like the fifth one. Jesus Christ. Getting gassed out. Ooh.
I'm trying to change my keybinds. What is
Getting gassed out so bad that things were going fucking crazy haywire.
Numbers seldom best skill. Let's prevent.
A lot of people don't like the End Times, and there is some stuff that I really hate about it. Even though I was never, like, a huge fantasy guy. But, like, some of it is just, like, you can tell they were just trying to speedrun an ending for the universe in some of it. But some of it's, like, genuinely, like, that's an interesting way to handle these situations. Stop shooting me, please? I will also shoot you back. It's dead.
Fantasy was made after like the original 40k, right?
No, actually. It was Fantasy first. It was Warhammer Fantasy Battles, which evolved out of Citadel, the holding company for Games Workshop, having the rights to, like, a bunch of miniatures that were for, like, Dungeons & Dragons. Because, you know how, like, licensing was back in the day where, like, D&D wasn't as huge, it wasn't its, like, own giga-corporation. So, like, every country had their own people handling the production of these materials. In Britain, GW was contracted to do some of that, but they were also contracted to do stuff for, like, other brands. So, like, they were handling all of the Dungeons & Dragons stuff, which became fantasy, eventually. But they also had the rights to, like, the miniature production for Judge Dredd. And they were like, Judge Dredd's game never came out, man. What do we do with this fucking thing? So they're sitting on this mini that just looks like a judge. And when 40k rolled around, they were just like, it's the fucking Arbitus. So, like, it's just legally distinct Judge Dredd, and that's why it looks like that. Okay, can we not be smacking at me, please? I'm gonna be beating the fuck out of you guys until I get my HP back.
I've also never seen Judge Dredd.
The original movie is really campy and stupid. The, like, not sequel, the reboot one with Carl Urban is, like, gritty and grimdark, but, like, still kind of funny. The movie was from 06 was good. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It was fine. It's just very goofy.
That not the original? Wasn't the original like from the 90s?
There's a bunch of adaptations out there, but like the Stallone one is a goof fest. The Carl Urban one is amazing, but like for different reasons. For different reasons. Whoa. Okay. Hello. Urban good. Urban is such an underrated actor, man.
Aw, man. I was hoping to kill the Storm Fiend real quickly because I can't fight the spawn of chaos.
Like, the fact that he came back for Riddick 2 is crazy.
Is Riddick? No, Riddick's okay. I'm trying to think of like the actor for Riddick.
Vin Diesel.
He's got like the super grumbly one or whatever.
Taking damage grants invisibility for 5 seconds. Attacking removes the invisibility. 1% damage, 1% attack speed per active boon. Bombs consecrate ground. What did you pick?
The one that gives me more damage.
That's... You know what? You're correct. But yeah, no. I'm a huge Riddick mark also. Like, I think it's very stupid, but I love it. Exchange weapon.
Yes. This is how you get better weapons throughout the game. So you spawn with the 2 weapon archetypes that you enjoy, like the ones that you start off with.
And then you fiddle through there.
And then you get like a random one. So like, I don't feel like going from 250 power to 300 power is all that worth it.
Yeah, I'm just trying out different things because I don't remember how everything works.
Oh right, I don't have mantling. I've been playing Killing Floor 3. Where am I going? Where's out?
That's a great question.
Where is go?
I am equally confused, so don't worry. Yeah, Tilfin's been playing Killing Floor 3.
Yes. I enjoyed Killing Floor 1 and 2. I'm such an old fucking person.
I just never played, like, a lot of either of them.
I played a lot of the very first one whenever I was in high school with my little brother, baby brother, and
Can we just get up the stairs?
Oh, we just jump over here. Okay.
No. Okay.
Yeah, but we just jump over that cart. Okay. We didn't try agility. But yeah, I played a lot of Killing Floor 1 in high school. And then Killing Floor 2 rolled around and I was still playing Killing Floor 1, but then I was playing with a friend. And then I was like, wait, hang on a minute. I can just like buy multiple keys on G2A for like basically nothing.
Fucking so G2A. Acquire random boon. Alright.
I don't see a reason why I would ever pass up on buying a boon.
Yeah, it's just free ability, man. I guess maybe if you're like super fucked and you need it for something later, or you really want to change your weapon.
Yeah.
I wish that I played more Killing Floor, but also I kind of like, don't. Because I played it the one time, and then I was kind of like, you know what, I'm fine playing this never again with all the people that I played it with.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not yours, then it's not yours. It's alright. It was definitely my baby brother's deal a game, and he's
Ow.
very
Ow.
much
Oh,
enjoying
fuck.
his time in Killing Floor 3.
I think sometimes about, like, what games that are super niche. Not that I think Killing Floor is super niche, considering it's had 3 games.
Kind of, honestly.
But,
It's like
ooh, ew.
like a horde survival class game. It requires quite a few boxes to tick.
But, like, there's definitely a few games where I've looked at the things that I've played, and I'm like, I really wish that they made more of this, and then they just kind of never did. Like, I never got into Chivalry, but I did like War of the Roses. And War of the Roses is really specific.
Healing tools if you're feeling weak, Trengarazi.
Joy, little one.
War of the Roses is so specific, I actually don't know this one. Like, alright, you got me, finally. A video game that we both don't know that is also super niche.
Mad up here, innit? Good job we're all sane, eh?
I liked War of the Roses. It was not very good, but that's why it was really good.
Temper my weapon. So I guess that means I make it better? Yes, okay.
I'm sorry.
War
What?
of the Roses Wikipedia entry. Yeah, I probably could have just like Googled it and then looked at some pictures of it and be like, oh, okay.
It's just an arena combat night game.
But don't we have Jedi Knight Academy too for that?
Well, that's like kick flipping around and you get like a Wookiee bowcaster, and I'm talking about like you load in and you're like a guy with a sword and shield and the other guy has a halberd and you duke it out.
Sorcerer dies and the wind
Oh, my USB's died. Oh, I'm walking into a corner. I'm here.
JKA2 is better? I mean, it is. It is objectively better.
Get up here.
What? Okay, I have returned. Wait, I have returned control. Like, the Harbinger said, assuming direct control, and they did. I've gotten control back somehow though.
Every time people talk about Jedi Knight Academy 2, it does make me have like a part of my body just go like, maybe I should play that game again.
I have like the Jedi Outcast and I have Jedi Knight Academy 2 and 1, but I've only played the second one. I've only played Jedi Knight Academy 2.
You should. I mean, I might play it again at some point in the future. Those kind of games do fall apart a little bit on modern computers.
Ironically, my computer cannot run Crisis.
It's looped back around.
Yeah, the Outcast and the Knight Academy games have been on my to-do list.
Well, okay. Yeah, no, old Star Wars games are always on my list. And it's just always like a matter of like, do I commit the time to this? Kos, or some say Kosum?
Ah, shit, we're on a public game, aren't we? I forgot.
They play Bloodborne.
I'll never be able to play Bloodborne. It's never coming to PC.
I am of the opinion that it very much is just, like, lost at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I think that From Software probably left their source code for that shit at Sony, and Sony was like, fucking throw it in the garbage, man.
Who cares about money? who wants that shit? Nah, just put it in the trash. Burn it.
More than likely what they're gonna do is wait long enough that people stop asking for it, and then put out Bloodborne on PC via the people that they did Demon Souls with.
Skill of fire damages enemies around as long. Oh, okay.
50% reduced range on bombs. Everything good out here, guys?
Okay, so whenever I'm down, I hurt enemies around me. Good, got it.
Martyrdom. I've been
Weird.
really considering, like, on the topic of Star Wars games and replaying things. I've been really thinking about playing through Force Unleashed.
So, about Tylea. What you
Kind of
told
same.
me is no wonder you left.
I actually like
I just want to go back and like look at Force Unleashed physics engine, really. Like I just want to look at like how things are destroyed in Force Unleashed, more
There-
than I want to actually play the game.
There's some games where I'm like, this thing that was invented by these people, because of copyright, because of trademarking, will never be improved upon. And one of those
Nemesis
is like,
system, I cry.
yep, Nemesis system is one of those. The physics engine in Force Unleashed, like Revengeance's cutting system.
That one I can leave.
Yeah, but like, I feel like the perfect Star Wars game would be like, you put Revengeance's cutting system in with all of that shit. How did everybody get up there? What did you guys do?
Go up and then
Oh,
go
and then jump
across
down.
the bridge and then you hop down. Yeah.
Gotcha. I was too busy with rats.
up here.
Yeah. Ah shit! I tried to sneak up on the rat. Saw me.
I love when I sneak up on rats.
Keep going,
Ugh.
you might hit something. Got the coin story.
Potion of lifesteal. Don't mind if I do.
That was freaking the fuck out there for a second.
But also like Red Faction.
Oh god, dude, I owned Red Faction and like on like a hard disk. And I remember going through a bunch of cupboards and finding it and just being like, why is this in here?
Why is it near?
No, like, why is it in the cabinet? I had no idea why it was in there.
Oh. I don't know. Just like I don't. It's a good game.
Like, I didn't know I owned the original Red Faction. And then I found
Oh,
it
yeah.
just in a box somewhere. And I was like, where did this come from? Did you ever hear of a video game called Extermination?
Can't say that I have.
Extermination is a guy clearly wanted to make a Resident Evil game. And they didn't quite succeed, but it got like halfway there. And I have deep memories of playing this weird game with my dad and getting to the final boss. But because it's a survival horror game, if you don't have the appropriate ammunition or health stuff, it just makes the final boss like a fucking nightmare.
Right.
And so, like, my last memories of it are, like, rage fighting this fucking whale boss at the end of the game.
Just melee attacking it.
Oh, yeah, like, unleashing everything I have, and then just being like, why can't I beat it? And I'm like, it's probably because I was a child, but also because, like, those games are intentionally difficult.
Gather pilgrims' coins to gain miracles.
Big gifts to smite your foe.
Yeah, I was intrigued by that. Also, the fact that there is a, apparently, Tzeentch cursed pirate haven afterwards.
I'm also down for the Shrine of Harmony after this one.
Okay.
The stamina boon is also nice, but like... this one seems safer.
What's that guy's name that's, like, currently popular? Fucking something boon, he does, like, the backflips.
I Man, fuck if I know. You asked me about what's popular.
Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud, that's all. I know that there's some dude whose last name is Boone and he does backflips, and that's all I know about him. And that for some reason people hate him really badly, and I'm like, I don't know anything about this guy.
I love cannonballing into the world.
So, you can hit a slow, lumbering target after all.
Temper your weapon for 150.
Plus 9.2% power versus monsters. What is a monster in this context, man?
Big meese. Like, ratlings and chaos
Gotcha.
spawns. The only reason I know it is because the tooltip for this exact mission is a, it
Ow?
said minus monster spawns.
Ah! I'm being stabbed! Thank you.
We got fucking Moon Knight in here?
I was gonna say, Corellian is just fucking Moon Knight, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm
Just
okay
wanna
with
hunt
this.
for Dracula because he owes her some fucking money.
People are really mad that they made that joke canon.
I kind of am too.
I'm glad for it because, like, if you're not going to acknowledge people making jokes, like, what's the point, man?
Like, acknowledging it is one thing, but, like, making it canon is another.
Well, like, I mean, whether it's actually legitimately canon or he's just being a dick is, you know, up for debate.
The Chaos Wastes are an
I just like it being an official joke now.
as to how they came into being.
It's like the
Changes too, though.
like the acknowledgement of some motherfuckers still trying to ice skate uphill.
Wait, I'm way separated.
You really are. You are like fucking Snapper, one of the guys I know playing Apex. Just all the way across the map doing something else. I don't think I ever had like one time playing Apex where it was like genuinely an enjoyable experience the whole match. I think the best time that I ever had playing Apex was the time that my fucking, what do you call it? When my fucking character got smushed. And I died in the dumbest way possible.
Leave the next one alone.
I'm never having any sort of a good time whenever I'm playing a battle royale because it's a solved genre. Like, if you engage with the genre, you've lost. Because the genre disincentivizes you from like, engaging with the video game.
I'm gonna be honest, the best time that I ever had playing a Battle Royale game was back when PUBG was brand new and they didn't fucking penalize you for doing fun things. What is an orb in this context?
Fuck if I know.
Alright. I'm assuming that it's like I create a thing that other people can utilize, but I have no idea how that mechanic works.
Orbe de confusion.
But
Might be like something in your class, who knows?
back during the PUBG beginning days, you were basically allowed to do whatever you want because it was a free-for-all, right?
Because people hadn't actually figured out the genre yet.
No. Because the devs didn't penalize you for playing as you would in a battle royale game. Because it's a battle royale. You should be allowed to find people in the wilderness and then go, hey, let's not, kill each other for now. What if we work together? Because that's like literally the crux of the thing that it's coming from. The concept,
You can still do that.
Well, you can't
still do that
actually in
Fortnite.
PUBG.
Like, that is often still done in Fortnite.
Yeah,
and, like,
and that's what I mean. It's like
Like,
other
that
games
never
will
stopped
still
being a
let
thing.
you do this, but PUBG, the one that I was playing at the time, introduced a thing where if the developers saw you doing this, they would ban you. So that was and my thing, my whole thing. Every time that I would play it solo is that I would drive around in a fucking vehicle and I would be like, "Hey, I'm a taxi, I'm taking people." And just see how long I could get pacifist.
I have the coins.
I've never touched Fortnite in my life though. That one assaults my senses. There's too much going on.
I play Save the World. I tried to play Save the World. The you know the zombie horde game.
The original game mode that is supposed
Fortnite
to be.
originally was, yeah.
Yeah, where it was in all of
And-
the fucking magazines talking about it before they pivoted.
And then like I was going through like the Fortnite launcher and I was like, what the hell is this? Why is it Roblox now? Where's Save the World? What is like racing video game? Sure, why not?
It's like way
actually,
worse.
The Fortnite racing game is actually kind of good.
It's like way worse than Roblox. Because Roblox doesn't let you be like, ooh, my game is like freezing. Holy shit. Roblox doesn't let you be like the Terminator and then go and beat the shit out of like a musician. Which sounds good, but then you see it and you're like, this is just kind of slop. Call of Duty's kind of in the same boat for me right now. Like, that fucking GIF that exists of, like, Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Like, just walking around in there. And then, like, some guy, like, kicking the Terminator in the nuts so he dies. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? This isn't Call of Duty. I do think that there's a place for those kind of games, but it's not for me.
Not sure this should be this much blood.
You're badly wounded, Sienna.
I am badly wounded.
I'm okay with Roblox being a game for kids.
Yeah, Roblox
With all this,
is
like,
good for
different
being
creative
slop.
outlets and all the things that you can like grab bags, like launch and play. I'm super okay with like never touching it ever again because I'm outside of the demographic.
I launched Roblox when I was of the appropriate age to be interested in Roblox. My computer did not run it very well. I didn't have a very good time playing it. This was so long ago that it's unrecognizable to me now. I then was exposed to Roblox for the first time again a couple of, I say a couple of years ago, but it was like almost a decade ago now. When I was in college and I was doing a placement at a boys and girls club. And the kids would always beg to go on the computers and play Roblox. And I looked at it and was like, this doesn't look anything like the game I played. And now I see like adults streaming it and I'm like, I don't know what this game is anymore. And I'm okay, never touching it.
Yeah, my last my last susceptible association with Roblox was whenever adults were streaming it like a couple of years ago. I was like, wait, hang on a minute. What do you mean people
Adults
just
play
like
this?
made Call of Duty in there? Like, aren't the people supposed to look like Lego blocks? Why do they look like real ass people? Why do I see anti-aliasing? Why do I see Bloom?
Did you gather any pilgrim's coins?
Neo just sent me the best message.
Or maybe
Talking to someone I know IRL and they brought up Ghost Rider for the PS2 and you would not believe who convincingly talked about the game like they had played it.
spend them
Because Neo fucking edited all of the streams of Nick playing Ghost Rider together on the channel. Oh boy. Using your career skill has a 50% chance of granting you the effect of the potion you are currently carrying. That sounds really good, actually.
That sounds incredible.
Purchased. You revive with full health, 120-second cooldown. Also incredible.
Yeah, like when do you die?
Hurry up, Dory.
given I die quite often, I'm literally going to die, like, the next time we go somewhere. That said, that does mean I need to get a potion, because I'm not sure if it necessarily counts the healing sack that I currently am holding. Grimblood's Stronghold, cursed by Nurgle. Or Belshazzar's Mine.
I want the Nurgle curse.
Sounds good.
Nurgle me up.
As Shepard would say, do you want a Nurgle burger?
No, I don't want any fucking Gwyn Forbin.
All I can think about is Shepard asking me as a youth, do you want a Nurgle burger? And me being like, no. And he's like, can I sell you some Phazon?
Be warned, a spirit
Oh yeah,
haunts this
Phazon's like a real
cannot be
actual
slain,
element.
only
It's not
disguised.
just Metroid Prime element.
He was meaning the Metroid one, admittedly. That's
Oh, fair enough.
that's a spooky dude behind us.
Oh yeah, I think that's the curse of Nurgle. There's a spirit that like haunts us, and he can only be driven off, not killed.
Great.
Also, I see a rat ogre off in the distance.
A rot elf.
Okay, yeah, so big fire attack that I do does not heal me if I am holding a satchel. Oh yeah, also, re-dwarves, and, oh, I'm being fucking grabbed. That's annoying.
I believe in Moon Knight.
Yep, they got me. Re-dwarves, and the end of the world into Warhammer, the new one. There is one guy who is, like, an extremely powerful, super cool, big-time hero dwarf, who had a guy whose, like, assigned job from God was to follow him around and record all of the cool shit that he does. But when the world ended, they got separated, and the guy reincarnated into the new world, and was told, like, hey, your job is to do the exact same thing you were doing, keep killing chaos, dude. And he's like, alright, sure. So now he just wanders around super depressed because his friend isn't around anymore, and just kills chaos all the time. So Guy got, like, isekai'd into the new Warhammer world, but now he's just sad.
Now he's just like everyone else.
Yeah, because he lost his human twink.
And like the human Twink's job was to just follow the dude around and like chronicle stuff, right?
Yeah, like it was a Jaskier to Geralt situation, where like it was a bard who just followed him around and was like, yeah, we'll just like tell his cool stories.
But just making sure that I understood the sentence correctly.
Yeah, he had a cool human friend. That human friend's soul got like ripped away during the world end, and so now he's just like, I need to find him again. And it's like, there's no guarantee he'll be back. It's very weird the way that the world reset. It, like, the idea of like souls got transferred into it and reincarnated, but they don't necessarily remember who they were. And so like there's some guys where you can point at it and be like, this is clearly this guy. And there's some who are just straight up the same dude. Like they survived being transported to another reality somehow.
They're just built like that, I guess.
There was one guy who they tried to bring back, but everybody got super angry about it, so they killed him. And they were like, yeah, no, it turns out that he wasn't that guy, he just maybe thought he was that guy. And it's like, there's something really funny about having an identity that's so similar to that cool guy over there that you like delude yourself a little bit, and just immediately die.
I think I'm him. I fully believe that I'm him. And then Blade Runner 2066 comes along. Like, wait a minute, I'm not him.
It's crazy to me that, like, every Blade Runner is pretty decent.
I only know 2 Blade Runners. I have yet to play, like, the original DOS game Blade Runner. I just know the one with... I have only seen the one with Ryan Gosling.
There's an
I only
anime
know
one
of
that
the other
exists,
original.
too, and it's okay. Blade Runner's
I think
in
I'm
that
like
realm
a
of...
fake cyberpunk enjoyer.
I was gonna say, Blade
I
Runner's in the realm of, like, bad adaptation, great film. It's like, Starship Troopers. Oh, Nurgle Boy, hi. You're back.
The malevolent spirit has been exercised by the power of just hitting it really hard.
No promise of safety. Depend on it.
Please die. My thanks.
I love it whenever things are accommodating and just fucking die.
Could you guys go away, please? I've been trying to get Shepard to watch Cyberpunk. And despite the
2077 anime?
yeah, and despite the fact that he's like interested in it, he just like doesn't watch it.
I know the feeling. It's like I know the feeling from like both sides. Like, yeah, I really do. I do have an interest in watching all of these things. I have on my computer, such as like a Naked Gun. Like, man, I do want to watch this, and then I want to watch like all of this, and it's like I'm just like recommending other people like, hey, y'all should watch this.
Well,
Like,
he was
hey,
he
I
was
wanna
sitting
play
there like, I haven't
or,
watched
like, y'all
anime
should
in a
play
while.
this.
What should I watch? And I was like, Cyberpunk's anime is actually pretty solid.
I think it's also getting a second season.
Yeah, they're really funny about how they did that because it's extremely mean to the audience.
I understand.
Because
My bond.
people were really worried that they were going to try to like retcon shit.
Each to their own.
And like literally the intro of the trailer just was like, David is dead. It's like, thanks.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thanks. Never would have guessed after head explosion. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a whole new crew.
Temper weapon to 400 critical hits, heal 5 health. Don't mind if I do. I'll just... No, wait, those are different headshots.
Better. On and drinking.
Okay, my shit's a little bit bugged. Trying to pick stuff up and it's just going like, nah, don't worry about it. Oh, I'm getting grabbed by ghoulies. So much for that heal that I did. Oh well. Oh, fucking fart clouds now? Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. That was why I couldn't help you. You got grabbed and then, like, the choke point got blocked off. It's like, man, me without my ability to have a ranged weapon.
Just throw the axe.
I mean, if only I could. Make like a Killing Floor 3 ninja guy and use a Raphael size. And just
The
alt
dwarf
fire
really
through him.
should be able to do that, because that is something that they can't do. 60% push block angle. Interesting.
You can now block things from both sides of your head.
I'm one of those lizards that has just like really good peripheral vision.
Trying a fortune. That sounds really good.
It does sound like currency.
I mean, I can get, I can get, like, strife stuff everywhere. But I need money. Just drop pickups on death.
The burning head grants you 35 temporary health when used. I just love the description of that.
Wielding one-handed weapons in both slots increase attack speed by 10%. Dual weapons count as one-handed. Shit, no.
I'm good without any of these right now. They're all decent, but I'd rather hold on to the currency for a minute.
Yeah. One of these abilities has a set bonus on them. I'm curious as to what they mean by set bonus. Like, I get a set full of all the same different,
What's the delay?
or like there's skills that go into a set.
I feel
That's what
like
a bonus
that
will
there's
get.
probably ones that are like such and such is boon, and if you have those such and such boons, then you're good.
What is this? What is this set bonus? I mean, where are we going next?
Me looking down the one-way street. Oh. Oh shit, Paratopic is on sale. Maybe I'll buy that.
Paratopic.
Short,
I feel like I should know
weird
that.
game. It's like a like super niche, very small indie horror.
You know what else is on sale?
I don't.
Crosscode. I don't actually know if it's on sale or not, but like,
Sense the chaos gods in
speaking of
this
like a
place.
niche indie game that is
But that
cool,
may not
not
last.
horror, but like is cool, and recommend literally everybody to play it at all times. Crosscode.
Pilgrim's coins.
I feel like I own Crosscode, but I don't know.
Portion over here.
I feel like you've said that you own Crosscode, but then like you hate me, so you don't like it.
I don't think I've ever really played too much of it. I think I played like a brief instance of it as like a freebie thing at some point. I know that I played like 4 seconds of Hyper Light Drifter once. Oh, hey, big dude.
Ironhorn Bone Snapper.
Ow, you bitch.
Look at me, the guy who can block. Look at me.
I was shocked that my block was actually doing anything at all. It's way more effective than you think it is.
You did it! Don't forget to claim your reward.
Removes a limit on dodging efficiently.
Increases critical strike by 10% well above 80% health. Well, I mean, that's a problem.
I need
Killing an
Mention being
elite.
over 80% health, right?
and once
Trigger a
again,
barrel
owner
explosion. The
sends
barrel
off
spawns
a
3 smaller barrels.
stay safe.
Some spawn in barrel.
I'm gonna take that just because it sounds really funny. In case I see a big barrel just creating barrelmancy.
I feel like barrelmancy is a original sin sort of thing.
That's literally where that term comes from, yeah. It's specifically the term for when you just put a bunch of shit into the barrel and then you throw the barrel and hit people.
Will its
I'm
damage scale up depending on the weight of the barrel?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
In Divinity and in fucking Baldur's Gate. But Baldur's Gate, they were like, everybody that did this in Divinity knows how this works. So they changed it and made it so that way it needs to now be like literally thrown. Or better is get higher. So you'll see people whose barrelmancy will be that they'll carry every single crate and barrel that they can. And they'll build like a tower 400 feet into the sky. And then throw down the heaviest chest that they have to do big damage. And it works. How far did you get in, or did you beat that game?
I have beaten Divinity 2 and Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, great, perfect. So I don't need to worry about anything then. You know, like the big robot in Baldur's Gate, the one
Like,
that, in the forge.
Yeah.
So there was
There are like 2 large robots that I know of.
Yeah, there were like 2 very specific builds for beating the fucking Grimforge robot by just dropping shit on it, and one of them was becoming an owl bear and jumping from the top rope.
Yeah,
And
I do remember just like seeing that in like a PC Gamer magazine.
yeah, and the other one was to do literally the exact same thing, except throwing down really heavy chests.
Ooh, you saw them, Sergeant.
The thing is, for me, if I were a DM, I would 100% allow that shit if your character was strong enough, because I'm like, yeah, it's very inopportune to just be tossing around giant crates, but at the same time, if your character's strong enough to be lugging this stuff around as their weapon, I'm not going to tell you no. A big box will kill most guys if you hit them in the head with it. Okay, getting brought back with, like, full HP is actually incredible.
Yeah.
That's a game changer right there.
Yeah, it turns out just like being able to have health is really good.
The fact that it does have that cooldown is, like, not great for when it's a final area, but, like, intermittently, just from place to place.
It's kind of negligible.
Yeah. Because, like, normally speaking, you're going to be traversing longer than the cooldown anyway.
Count Mordrek the Damned. A perfect example of be careful.
Yeah, it's not even as if like
I wish
utilizing encumbrance values and weight values to
like when it got me.
like throw in stuff is not even like really manipulation of the rules.
Yeah.
Somewhere close.
I can't remember the exact sequence of events that occurred for this.
500 power weapon?
See, mine's like 300, so I'm like, yeah, I might take that. You know what? It gave me a big old mace, so I'm fine with it. I like the mace moveset. The fact that that shot clipped me is crazy.
I couldn't afford it.
What's a transition you had from your youth to your adulthood in preference of weapon? Like, what's something you used to think was super cool and then got replaced?
Swords. I used to think that swords were cool, if only because like I didn't really know any better. Like I just thought that like weapons were cool. And generally like the cool weapons that I had exposure to were just swords. I still think that like scimitars are lame. But, like now I'm like a
I love the specification there.
The
I still think scimitars are lame.
yeah, I still think that scimitars are lame. Just like I don't know, something like you know how Tetsaiga was drawn in Inuyasha the anime?
Yeah.
Like it could never make up its mind on whether it was
Ooh, I'm getting like really
like
framing.
turning back in on itself and stabbing Inuyasha in the nose just by him holding it.
Yeah.
Or if it was like a straight fang or not. It never made any sense.
Ooh, we're clobbering them.
And I think that sort of image in my brain just kind of mixed with like pretty much every other scimitar ever. And RuneScape did not help. Whenever Drizzt Do'Urden has his scimitars. They're probably lame though, right?
I think that Drizzt is unironically the D&D equivalent of, like, weeaboo energy. Like, before...
D&D is weeaboo energy.
Well, like,
It's
I just mean, like, before they added any sort of even vague reference to the East, or samurai, or anything like that. The kind of guy who would be into Drizzt was the same kind of guy who 20 years later would be, like, really into katanas. And that's not even, like, an insult, necessarily. It's just, like, it's contingent on the guy in question, you know? But, like...
D&D was always marketed towards weebs. It was always the same
Oh, of
audience.
course.
It was, like, the Venn diagram was actually just a circle.
But you definitely had those people in it who were like, no, I refuse to have katanas in the game. Like, for instance, the fact that there is only one katana in Baldur's Gate, and it is not accessible in 3, and it's terrible in the other game that it's in.
Look for a winch.
See me fight!
I remember always losing in this exact zone and area whenever I play this solo.
Well, we'll do our best.
I believe. We have fucking Moon Knight. And even little baby Kruger is better than no Kruger. Sorry, Kruber. Marcus Kruber. Not Kruger.
Hello. Your head exploded. Were you a beast man? You were.
I think they are.
A lot of people got mad recently because they got rid of beastmen as an army from Age of Sigmar, but they brought them back for the old world, so it's kind of a mixed bag. There was a very small period of time where people were like, they got rid of my army, and then sold all of their armies, and then they brought them back, and I'm like, you should have just held on to those models, man. Oh god.
I saw him like do 2 different 90-degree charges down down the stairs. Another big coin. Money.
There was a really cool thing that
game.
they added to Age of Sigmar like years ago, like 5, 6, 7 years ago. I forget how long exactly, but it was like an army that was supposed. Well, not an army. It was like a unit that was supposed to be for the equivalent of wood elves, but all of the wood elves are always just like weird fucking dryads now, and so people were kind of annoyed by that because they're like, we never get any of these like, you know, interesting takes on it. And it's basically like, what if it wasn't just chaos that had beastmen? Like, what if there were gods that had reformed people, but they were beast-like, but not chaos corrupted? And they had a bunch of satyr people and like a deer centaur man, and then they just never expanded on that at all.
I'll never understand why you
And
I'll
then,
never forgive Tolkienian fantasy for being like the only form of fantasy.
a lot of people don't want the like really high fantasy stuff. They just want it to be like kind of down to
for like
earth.
the times whenever people are finding it acceptable to just say like, yeah, I'm going to create my own race of creatures, and not like we have elves and dwarves and gnomes. I was like, please give me like give me the fucking weirdo creatures.
I
Give me
actually
the non-humans.
I have a fun quote unquote rule for the world that Rachel and I have, the universe that Rachel and I have, which is like the reason why so many races across so many areas kind of just look the same, is that there's like some sort of universal template, and whenever the gods are pulling, like, you just typically end up on biped, but then you run into the weird freaks over there, and they're like, what the fuck is that? And like, even the gods see them and are like, what the fuck is that? Because I love the idea that, like, the majority of them have convergent evolution, and then you run into the really weird shit, and they're like, I don't know how to process this. And it's like, aren't you God? And it's like, yeah, but, like, what's their God look like?
Like the crabification of the universe.
Yeah.
I need to grab a drink of water.
Go ahead.
I got an email the other day. It was like, hey, your order has been shipped. I was like, what? I had an order from this? I thought that it got, like, lost in the ether.
Oh, this is actually a really cool Slaanesh area.
Yeah. I like that it has colors. I'm a very big fan of having colors.
Okay.
You know?
This is definitely the funniest way to depict that it's Slaanesh, though. The altar just being a sequence of rotating razor blades. The people at Fat Shark seem to really kind of get the Warhammer energy.
Yeah. I would hope that they, you know, they do. They've made like, what, 5 games? In the Warhammer universe?
There's definitely people who have made games that do not understand it. The worst part is Eisenhorn Xenos was made by people who visually understood it, but, like, the gameplay was really bad. I can't see. I'm being puked on. I'm back.
I also really love the music for Vermintide.
They always get such great music for these games. Like, even Dark Tides is great. It's not as good, but I think it's not as good because they're trying to stick to a grimy, fucking bleak tone. Where this one, they're a little bit more fantastical with it. It's like medieval Doom. Oof. You know what? Fair. And I'm back at full HP, look at that.
Hell yeah.
Definitely, like, a boon to pick up every single time it ever shows up.
Can you not sense it? Like dung-coated fingers dragging through the breeze.
Down the hatch.
That combination of voice lines was unpleasant.
Like, fingers through the breeze and then down the hatch.
Like dung-coated fingers in the breeze. Down the hatch.
Oh, just drink it in.
2 girls, 1 cup.
I remember seeing like, oh, I can see worse.
Yeah,
And, like,
it's
the entire world just like traumatized for like what?
shock sites back in the day were like either the worst thing you've ever seen or just kind of mildly unpleasant, but everyone thought it was terrible for some reason.
That's also part of the reason why I feel like I'm emotionally dead as a person. Like, wait, hang on a minute.
I think
Am I supposed to be reacting like this, or is it just like, huh?
I think my
No,
natural
what else
emotional
is there?
deadness is why they had 0 influence on me. Like, I saw a goat scene, I'm like, I'd rather never see this again, but it's like, so what, kind of thing, right? And then,
Have a
like,
small giggle.
like, Lemon Party is just like, this is just naked old men, man. Like, let them have their fun. It's not, they're literally not hurting anybody.
Yeah. I immediately thought of syphilis, and then like, wait, hang on a minute, syphilis? Wait, HIV? We have a 6-month, 100% prevention of HIV now.
Yeah, that thing that they put out there where it's like patent free and everything is like crazy.
It's awesome. Like, finally.
And there
Science.
was some work done recently that was using like gene engineering to try to like remove people who are already like HIV slash like AIDS positive like symptoms and everything. It's like it's crazy that we're getting to that point. Can't wait for somebody to to completely disregard it. Make huge money off of it because of capitalism.
Buying insulin.
Yeah, literally. That really is just Moon Knight.
Yeah. Oh, what do we do? What are we going to get? What are we going to get? I've actually never gotten this far into this.
Got to level up, and almost another level up.
I leveled up from 35 to 35. Let's go, dude.
Oh, you get a bonus for doing quick play.
Yeah. You did in the you do in the base game as well. I just never do quick play because that invites other strangers to join your game. And
It invites randoms into the mix, yeah. Okay. Got an Emperor's Coffer out of it.
oh, Renald edging me over here.
It's gonna be like, did you turn into Donkey Kong?
Slowly tweaking forward. All right, cool. I did most damage. Wipe my brow like, oh, whew. Thank goodness.
I just saw somebody who set their entire FC house in 14 to look like the side that you see of Jerry Seinfeld's apartment.
Huh.
Why would you do this?
The power the individuals have. Most intriguing.
Oh, 3 Emperor chests, actually.
Oh, it wasn't just me. Okay.
Well, thank you for this group of miscellany.
Do you want to do another one?
I'm good to do more. I'm just going through my mix, as it were. What am I at for, like, collective strengths at this point? Because this is like you have to have like the highest power kind of thing to scale it, right?
Something like that. But I think I just kind of like gave up and was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. You just give me it. Just open up the boxes.
Fair enough.
Especially because I'm like, you know, I'm playing the one class that I will always play forever.
I mean, I totally understand how that is. Ooh. Ooh, I hate you. Fucking give me a fancy looking mace and then it's just like not very good.
I did get a orange great hammer. I was like, oh cool, it's an exotic. It's unique. It's supposed to be good. And then it's like 200 power.
Yeah.
And all my stuff is 300. Like, man.
It's so funny to me that like the headgear, the cosmetics for this character, just like they're all not really good.
Yeah. I don't think that any of the cosmetics in this game are any at all good. Maybe except for like Victor. Salt Spire.
Yeah, he has a lot, like a staggering amount of really cool shit.
Alright, I'll queue us up for another.
Legend unlocked.
What is this weekly expedition?
That's a
Embark on this week's
great
challenge.
question.
Each expedition is cursed and blessed with weekly modifiers. Create a unique run.
Those who hail from the
sure you've heard.
Met one on the Cathayan Silk Road years back.
On death, enemies drop an exploding skull totem.
Okay.
Huh. I'll just go back to a quick play.
I forgot there's a necromancer class for this. I should buy that.
Yes. I think I heard that it is very good.
I just want to buy it because it's necromancy.
Yeah. Like, it's classic. I would be interested in seeing how minion stuff works in this.
I didn't realize you could just sink right in there.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's why I went in there full tilt. I thought there was surely there must be a an invisible wall at some point, right? Did it unqueue us?
I think it did.
There we go. Weird.
Hello, the neighbor.
Like from my friendly neighborhood.
I was gonna say, isn't that the game that you just played? That game that you played is made by one of the brothers that made the fucking secret agent wizard boy. Yeah.
Give it a rest, Bardin.
It's a Dread XP joint.
It's not the song, it's the
I thought I recognized the name at the end.
becomes grating after a while.
I'd seen it before, and I'm like, I don't think it's necessarily the type of game that I would want to stream myself, but it is very funny.
It's a neat game.
Yeah.
It's a good experience. It's polished. It's quite good. And like you don't feel like an idiot, even though it is like half puzzles, because the puzzles are simple enough.
No two trips through the Chaos Wastes follow the same route. Once begun, you must see things through to the end or return.
Earn a 10% attack speed boon. Hand it over.
The Arena of Courage cursed by Nurgle is not how that should work.
Well, he was very courageous about his disgusting bowl of whacked cereal.
I have such a hard time finding cereals.
Really the only cereal I need is just Raisin Bran.
Like, I want, like, not necessarily healthy cereal, but, like, a decent cereal. And they're always just, like, kind of awful.
Yeah.
And my thing
Like,
is,
I'm not
like...
a very big fan of cereal.
Yeah, no, I'm also... Like, I've aged out of it a lot, but... I try
was
to...
never even aged into it.
I try to keep a bit on hand because it's good with, like, yogurt.
Yeah. I feel like if I keep more like super easy foods around, then I just going to eventually forget how to cook. And then just not. But like also at the same time, I'm fucking employed terminally.
I don't think it'll make you forget how to cook.
It'll make me forget the drive and motivation to cook. Like the one things that my creation brain wants, like the part of me that's like, ooh yes, I get to create something, and then like I was like, oh, I'm actually skilled at making this. And it's just like it's gonna die. Cereal will kill my my creative freedom.
Come to Auntie Sienna, little coins.
It's a slippery slope.
I definitely am in the creative drive to make foods camp currently, so I get you. Although mine almost explicitly is like learn to make breads.
Dude. I really do need to get approved for box.
I was sitting there the other week where I was just like, I need to buy 2 sticks of unsalted butter and learn to make croissant.
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 Croissant. I miss Dewey. Little Dewey. So soft. So precious. Gone from us too fast.
Do you ever watch Malcolm in the Middle?
Nope.
Okay, he has a brother called Dewey. And there was a guy who was like trying to get a position of some sort of student governance in the college that I went to. And he just looked identical to the guy that played Dewey. It was very weird.
Me
Holy
looking
shit.
exactly like a celebrity also got me was part of the reason why it is that I got my nickname through high school. So much so that even like some of the faculty didn't know me by my real name but only by my nickname.
Okay, this is too many
so
big
incredibly
dudes.
ubiquitous. And I actually some years after we graduated school, so someone met me in a
No greatsword? How would I have a greatsword? I'm a mage.
someone met me in the drive-thru and was like, "What is your name?" It's like I only know you by your nickname. What is your name?
So I had the opposite problem of this, which is I have a very unique last name. And it's not especially unique in Canada separately. In that there is it turned out, coincidentally enough, despite the fact that I've never met anybody with the surname my father did besides this one guy in school. It turns out despite him coming from another city, another area, a bit away, there is a group of people one town over who all have that surname. And they are completely unrelated. They're just this very specific surname. But then the other one is like common enough that it's like a known thing. Like there's brands that have that name and everything. But then my name is hyphenated, so it's very hyper specific. And so every teacher would just call me by my last name. And so everybody knew my last name because I was that guy with the hyphenated last name that was very specific. A lot of repetitive letters in it and everything, so it's one of those things where it's like I had no problem with it, but it was they would either call me by my last name or they would call me Ty, and I'm like, please don't call me Ty. I don't like this.
Hi, the Tasmanian Tiger.
That's really good, actually. Healing yourself with a first aid kit or healing draught heals everybody by 20% and removes statuses.
Emotional life share. Don't mind if I do. You die.
Also, hi Desmond. I forgot to say that. I just reacted
hello,
instinctively
Desmond.
to no greatsword.
The fact that little hunter dwarf can't have dual wielding spears is sad.
I feel like dual wielding spears is such a like specifically niche nerd thing. Cause like I can only think of 2 other characters that do this, and both of them are in Fate.
Like, fair enough. I was about to say, like, I can't think of a single one.
They are both Lancers in Fate.
Well, of course, like, the Lancers would have access to the spears, right?
Yep. Well, like, the original Fate actually had, like, a decent division between the heroic classes. And then as it went forward, they just started to blur more and more together.
I think I've only read, like, 2 different Fate mangas. I've read Redline. which I think is a newer one. It's still being translated and still being drawn. And the artwork in that is like super fucking good.
Yeah, Fate went from having like some of the worst art that I've ever seen to having incredible artwork. The power of money.
Like they also just like buy guest artists to draw certain arcs and whatnot. I think that
Kind of, yeah. A little.
like that might help a bit with the variations.
They do have a lot of working relationship with artists because of the gacha games. So, because gacha, a lot of the time, if you're not playing like Grand Blue or whatever the fuck, they'll just usually have like different characters depicted by different people. Like even Fire Emblems did that. And honestly, the Fire Emblems one was great, but it was really funny whenever I would see like a drawing of Lyn or whoever in Fire Emblem, and then I would just be like, it's from a hentai artist, isn't it?
Yup.
I remember having a similar last name to a
online,
troublemaker.
like, it seems suspiciously well drawn.
I love the idea of getting sent to the principal's office for somebody else's problem and them just being like, sorry, wrong kid. That's so fucking funny.
Here we are again, back at the river.
I wish I liked Fate. The concept is so cool, but I hate like every single adaptation I've ever watched.
Patron of engineers, Smednir, god of smelting,
I watched the one on Netflix.
Probably Hollow Ataraxia.
No.
Was it the one with the Stolfo?
I could not tell you.
Apocrypha?
Like that's kind of like if you let me finish the sentence, and that's like kind of the point that I'm leading up
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
tell you a fucking single thing about the Netflix anime that I did watch.
I'm just talking out
Like,
loud.
it was so incredibly unimpressive. I think like the only thing that I remember is that like the design of the main girl, which is like a red sweater, black skirt, and pigtails.
I just love it's so unimpressive. Kept happening until you graduated. 10% attack speed increase.
Nice.
There are shrines along the path. Gather pilgrims' coins to gain miracles.
Stamina boost.
The pinnacle of
corn.
nightmares.
I want to go to the Corn Bay. The Bay of Corn.
Those who refuse the tithe to the demons,
Have any of those
frozen.
strange coins? Offer them to the shrine to receive a boon.
Killing a special stops your spells from generating overcharge.
Don't worry. You each have your own coins. Spend or save as you wish.
Enemies close to you take 15% damage from teammates. So, does that mean that whenever my teammates take damage, then the enemies around me take 15% of that damage, or my teammates deal 50% more damage to the enemies I'm around?
It's a good question. I'm gonna take
Because
this.
both of those effects do happen in this game.
I grabbed a support buff.
Earn a 20% health boon. That would probably be for the better option. I suppose just taking the curse by corn and getting like a shitty reward for it, but like I don't know.
Jesus. Yeah, okay, this is a corn place.
Blood tornadoes move randomly or through the level, inflicting bleeding on those they touch.
This is a corn place. Blood tornadoes. Yep, we're in the right place, all right.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
The blood tornadoes, lest they
Oh,
fly
there's one.
skin from bone.
It is funny how you can just turn the fart gas into blood tornado by just color swapping.
I'm a fan.
Excuse me, big angry dude. Do you want to calm down?
How big, how angry?
Not that big or angry, just like bigger than me.
Okay.
Although I did hear a guy screaming just now.
Lumbering target after all.
Dude, there's so many blood
Did you hear the guy
tornadoes.
screaming, or is it the tornado you're hearing?
I think it was a guy because he was going, ah!
Blood chosen?
You're in the wrong realms, dude.
They're just on the bypass.
Oh, I did not mean to drink that, but that's fine. I took a big damage anyway.
Did they call Sienna by name?
I think they did.
Did they say, I am your in Sienna? I was like, huh?
They know who I am. I'm special. Okay, one of these guys is just glitching out.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw. He was caught walking.
Oh, hi, dude. They're actually just accepting entropy. Delicious.
Don't leave your reward behind.
Every 10 seconds, your next attack grants you temporary health. The amount of temporary health gains depends on the damage inflicted.
I'm being rewarded for blocking. I'm a little sad that this roguelike mode doesn't seem to have looping in it.
Yeah, it would be nice if it did just kind of go forever. But I kind of get the idea of why it doesn't.
Hi, the chronic roguelike player does not.
I wish that,
Let me keep going until I die. Let me scale.
I wish Drop Duchy was like that, because I finished a Drop Duchy game and I'm like, just keep going, man.
Let me loop.
But I also think I may be the only person actively doing this, because, like, that game does not seem intensely popular, and I think I'm one of the only people who have 100%ed it.
Entirely plausible.
I still don't understand the Elven Pantheon, Brilliant.
It's very simple.
Exchange weapon.
We have Kadai, light and proud, and Kitharai, dark and selfish.
And you worship the Kadai? Or do you worship...
I'm listening to lore.
Same.
Sorry, blood tornadoes. Can you turn it down?
Zap, 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 zap.
Oh.
Ow. Well, that sucks. Hey, nice.
I figured that he would have just left. Ocean of Life Share. He didn't drop a damn thing worth anything. I thought he would like drop some pilgrim coins.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
I thought he would have done some good stuff. Like no, he just dropped some shit, some actual shit.
There's something really funny about just shooting a dude with a laser of fire and him just standing there and being like, oh.
He's me for real.
Zero resistance, he's just accepting it.
Like, sometimes you just like, I don't know, you just shrug, you die. Like, alright, I guess this is it. Just take me, sure, why not?
I feel like I'm in the area in Dark Souls 2 where it has all the Varangian Guard.
The area in Dark Souls 3 where everybody's just shouting at you. Like, man, I thought that Dark Souls was supposed to be quiet.
Pretty much every Dark Souls game has at least one area where guys are just going, oh!
If only there was time, I'd rise up.
Or at least
I
one
also
boss.
do need to get around to playing Dark Souls 2.
I really like Dark Souls 2. I don't understand Scholar of the First Sin.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's just like, hey, we put a bunch of things in slightly different places, and we added more enemies in places, and it's like, why?
So that the extra DLC information that you get from it is it's worth it.
Like, I
wonder if
I really do like Dark Souls 2. It's just, like, my least favorite Souls game.
I have
Well,
a feeling it would probably actually be my favorite Souls game because, like, the environments would probably be my favorite. Because I'm looking through, like, Dark Souls 3, the Dark Souls that I actually have played the most of.
yeah.
And I'm just like, man, what zone did I like? I couldn't tell you. I didn't give a damn about any of the zones. I liked a lot of the bosses.
Dark Souls 3 has some great bosses in it. It also has some, like, precursors to bullshit.
Yeah.
There's some stuff
just,
in there
like,
where
right
you
on the
see
edge
the
of-
Elden Ring coming in.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 has enough of Dark Souls 1 in it where it doesn't usually have too much horseshit with the bosses. But some of those environments are half-baked. In a very
and,
Dark
like,
Souls 1
you have to
way.
go and, like, kill 5 gods or whatever so that the Emerald Girl can unblock a road for you.
Yeah, so you either have to do that or have a high enough amount of souls. So if you just want to grind, you can just open it that way. Or if you're good at sequence breaking things, you can jump over a rock if you're really good. Like, you can totally just skip that whole thing. But Soul Memory was the real curse for that game. The thing that, like, kinda quietly ruined it for most people.
Soul Memory was the mechanic where it's just, it remembers the amount of souls you picked up, right?
Yep.
I don't remember what it does.
It basically makes it so that way you cannot summon or invade people that have X amount below or above you. And that used to be just restricted to your level. And then they made Soul Memory a thing. So if you were, like, end game, but you had level 2 as your thing, then you couldn't go to anybody else who was, you know, level 2 because Soul Memory.
Right, okay.
Unless they also did the same bullshit that you did. So, like, a really big thing in Dark Souls 1 was if you were sufficiently good, you would just twink build your way through the whole game, and then be able to invade anywhere and everywhere at all levels. And they made it basically impossible to do that. And they've subsequently made it less and less friendly to be able to do invasions in multiplayer anyway, aside from just summoning in your friends. Which, like, at this point, I mostly just play Souls games as a thing to do with Rachel, because she likes them. But, like, back in the day, I was big time hanging out in all of the invasion spots with my twink build.
Exchange weapon. I don't want to exchange my weapon. I want to improve my weapon.
It's not total, Gak.
Okay, I'll take like a normal axe. Or why not?
I love
I should
him
not have
basically...
taken a normal axe. Okay, alright, never mind. I understand now. I understand what happened.
Block cost reduction's not bad. It would be better if I remember to use it more often.
So the weapon exchange things, they have different icons, right?
Yeah.
The one with a gun icon and the one with a sword icon.
Yeah.
The sword icon is your primary weapon. The gun icon is your secondary weapon. Which, if I were a normal class, I would understand that because the ranged weapon is generally like your secondary weapon,
Yes.
and the sword will be your primary weapon. So I have replaced like my favorite weapon with like an okay version of my favorite
The
weapon
Chaos Gods seek entertainment in other lands. You may proceed
because
in
I did not
relative
understand things.
Seek
Now I'm a little sad.
entertainment
Jarvis, play
in
Unraveled.
Otherland. Ah, you'll get it back. Maybe.
Dead. And damn well done.
Shake the 8-ball. 8-ball? What's it looking like? Wait, Streamlabs actually does have a 8-ball. I really could actually do that. You're burning him right in his butthole.
Sometimes that's what needs to happen, you know?
I agree, but like, man.
Like,
Power secondary weapon?
like if you have an anal cyst.
Endometriosis?
Oh, that's another thing.
Keep going, Gracky.
Jesus Christ.
Don't hear you speak much.
AI just assassinated that thing.
She don't have any, that's
Hunter
why.
Carillion.
Short chip from a
Continuing to be like the best.
There's nothing
And
to
proving why
speak
she
of.
is.
Sounds like a quarrel to me.
Easy as Oogie. Sense being heartless, even against her.
There was a quarrel sort
The recreation of
the
squats, the 40k version of dwarves, has been very funny.
Aye, that's
I will take this, actually, thank you.
pleasure killing it.
Because they wanted to try to make them distinct from squats from the past, and also distinct from dwarves. But they obviously need to still kind of resemble that. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. So now they're just space capitalism. Because none of the other factions in Warhammer are really capitalist. There's something great about, like, the dwarves show up to your planet and try to barter for your shit. And you're like, no, I don't really feel like I'm going to do that. And they're like, okay, well, the gunboat diplomacy is over. Mulch the world. We need those resources.
Seashells by the seashore. Create. I actually don't like remember the full song, but yeah, you know the one.
But they
Aw, man.
could you simply die so we could get this small man back up, please? Thank you.
It's the only language Spawn understands. That and gibbering.
Thank you, what's Helgi?
But the updated version of it now is just like people drawing the Votan, the space dwarves, with like a tablet, and then just being like, that's going in the data slate of grudges.
Got the coin story.
Plus the interest rate on this one.
I do love the idea of just like the corpus situation from Warframe, where it's like, listen, 500 years ago your ancestors owed me this shit. I'm alive for a long time, so I'm back. I took a minute, but you are still owing me interest. And it's like, I didn't even know about this. Yeah, well, you gotta pay or your name goes in the book.
In a similar vein, I also really like the in Outer Worlds. There was like the one side quest where it's not like the next of kin, it's like the person next to you.
Like literally the guy beside you.
Yeah, like So all of his dits were put onto the person closest to him. Oh, so like his next of kin, right? No, like the person actually closest to him.
That's pretty good.
This is a place of offerings. We must not die.
Like the actual world building of Outer Worlds is actually top tier.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
all
it
the- all
wasn't
the
just like the
background
gameplay
information
was
and
kind of
shit.
shallow.
It's just mid as fuck, yeah.
I've been meaning to play it because I do like stuff made by the company that made it. It's just everybody's like, yeah, it's just not actually as fun as it sounds.
Yeah. It's not like an incredibly fun experience. It's okay.
It feels like I don't stream it kind of game. Like it feels
Yeah,
like
you
this is
definitely
a for
turn your
me
brain
thing.
off. The game is actively turning off your brain, so you just oblige.
Actively turning
Which
off
is why
your brain.
I was really interested in playing Outer Worlds 2, because Outer Worlds 2 looks like it does actually have a bunch of interesting gameplay stuff going for it. But then it's made by Microsoft, and I'm not giving Microsoft money.
I kind of don't think that some games that they announced are gonna come out anymore.
Oh yeah. Like, I think Grounded 2 got released today. I saw some people playing it. So like, oh cool, that got released. Perfect Dark? That's not getting released. That got canceled.
Grounded is also a game that I just would not touch until it's like a... Oh god. Oh god. One of them hit me while I was carrying the thing and it started to explode.
I have not seen like a single barrel.
But
Kind of like murdering, but like
I played Grounded 1, and it's really very much this game needs to not be played for like 6 months to a year.
just like let it cook.
Yeah, like it was fine. It was a pretty fun game, honestly, all things considered, but like it was constantly needing patches and it was constantly being updated.
Good barrel. Good trash. Get the barrel. Put it in the trash.
Tim the Toolman. Become weird grunting laugh noises.
Oh, I was thinking of Half-Life 2.
No, I know. I'm just
Get the
thinking, like, for me, my brain is just going, like, just become Tim the Toolman.
Seth Rogen laugh.
I saw a clip of him in a movie that's coming out this year, and he does that laugh, and I'm just sitting there like, it's gotta not be real, right? Like, it just doesn't seem like it's his real laugh.
I know the feeling. Like, surely some of these things that people do just, like, can't be what they actually do, right? Like, they can't just be, like, how neurons connect in their brains. It's not how, like, things are formed.
It's like,
human beings don't do that.
It's like the fucking Iron Mouse voice situation where it's like, it's so hard to believe that it's real, but it like obviously every VTuber is doing some voice a little bit, but it's like, I feel like you can't do that for 7 hours straight without it being like a little genuine. But boy, does it sound crazy. Like that is an anime character in real life.
Just has, like, a high-pitched voice.
Especially because I found out that they're apparently like 4'10".
Yes.
So like
I
they
have not met a tall VTuber.
they are
All VTubers are, like, tiny.
tall VTubers are always the men. It's always
No.
a guy.
Like yes, but no. Like even the men VTubers are short. You get like outliers like myself that are like average height, and then you have even bigger outliers that are like huge.
The thing is, you're actually like a little above average height. Because you said you were like 6, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like 6 even, right?
Yeah, so you're like, for America, you are like a solid like 2 inches above average.
Yeah.
And even then, like that's the high end of average, because the average is like 5'8" to 5'10". I love looking at the
like
height
5'8"
specifications.
for women, 5'10" for men, but then like
No,
around
it's
Europe,
actually
around-
5'6" for women. It's
Oh,
5'8"
right.
5'8" to 5'10" is the male one on average.
Yeah, right.
Women are like however, it should be mentioned that that gap seems to be closing in, like, most developed worlds. Like, fucking height is just evening out across the board, so...
No quarter. Let none survive unsinged.
Which is an interesting evolutionary development. I'm intrigued by, why the dimorphism would be, like, removing itself.
Well, I know that height is generally mostly determined
Stop
with
spitting at me.
nutrition. So you can, like, for a long while, South Korea had really short people.
Yeah, then
because, you know,
they
it was,
shot up like crazy.
Yeah, like right after the Japanese occupation, they actually, like, the generation after that were like a solid 2 feet taller.
What happened over here?
Hold up. I'm feeling a touch out of sorts.
Bilious Slick.
Oof. Oh, I can't see.
Well done. The reward is yours.
Did you get knocked down?
No, I just got blind for a minute. Gain 100% cooldown rate, decreased by 25% per rarity. Every 30 seconds taking damage, grants invisibility. Revive with full health. Why would I pick anything other than Nisha's gift?
Right. Oh, okay. I thought there was like a pitfall here. Never mind. Okay. I thought I saw you down there. And I thought, like, oh, well, Noid just, like, fell off.
No, I went to save somebody that got downed previously.
Gobbo slaying, perhaps.
Gobbo slaying.
Gobbo slaying.
Thieving wazzocks. That works too.
10% increase on crit. Nice.
I love crit damage.
I actually am a huge fan of crit damage. I also don't know why this game insists on changing my keyboard RGB despite the fact that I have disabled that every single time.
Restorative gifts? Nah.
Fun fact about Isha, they are currently in every universe of Warhammer, trapped by Nurgle. When Slaanesh was born and ravaged the Elf or Eldar peoples, Nurgle got in there and was like, I'll take this one, before Slaanesh killed, like, all the gods. And just kidnapped Isha to his realm and imprisoned her. But because he's Nurgle, he's just like, oh, look at this beautiful woman. I'm going to treat you so nicely. Stockholm Syndrome you. And Isha's like, yeah, it's great. Thank you for saving me. And then every time that they can, they whisper out into the real world, the material world, the cures to Nurgle's curses.
Upgrade my weapon to a 500 power weapon. Sure, why not?
You know what? I will actually do that for my ranged weapon, because I haven't upgraded it since the beginning. Even me out
Shit,
across
which
the
one
board.
upgraded? Primary? Okay.
I can never tell which ranged weapon I like the most out of these, because all of them are pretty fun for the caster.
That's a good problem.
I'm not super big on the one that's basically a shotgun. But the laser beam one is great, love it. The one that fires multiple shots, love it. The one that's basically like an artillery salvo, love it.
Faith needs purpose. These unhappy waits and their heritage.
I really like the ranged weapons in Darktide, but I don't like a single one in Vermintide.
They put a lot of work into those ranged weapons, admittedly. As a person that plays the Psyker, it always is like tough because I want to do the same thing I'm doing now, but it has the same problem of like you will explode. But that game seems to have it weighted way more heavily towards you will explode.
This will suffice.
But maybe that's been fixed. I haven't played it in a long time.
I don't think it
I
has,
should play
'cause
that
last
again.
time I did try and play Psyker, I was having a hard time trying
Managing
to keep
that.
my warp stuff down.
Yeah.
But then also I only got to like level 4 or something as a Psyker, and like I don't think that's a I think it's a good indication. Maybe you should just level up your Psyker a bit
There was
before you
some
start thinking
stuff
you
that
can solo entire waves.
there was stuff that I was getting that was really good as like saying support psyker is an incorrect term. But the idea was like you overload yourself and do like a huge explosion. And then like the stuff that you have make it so that way you do like bigger radius damage, all this other sort of stuff with it. And then your team just like picks you back up after you've nuked a whole room of guys. And it's like, yeah, that's fine. I can work with that.
Yeah, I really do like the class building that they've allowed, like with the different skill trees and whatnot. Like you can build each class into different things, and then they are actually very incredibly functionally different. I enjoy that.
The Ogryn is by far one of the most interesting to me, just because of how much broad utility it can have, but also because it does maintain kind of an air of whimsy to it, where it's like, oh yeah, what's this attack? Oh, you just throw a box. Just crush their skull.
Yeah,
Here an assassin. Pilgrims
Ogrins are great. They're my favorite. Bully him. He deserves it. Put him in the locker.
That was so fucking funny, dude. Just, the assassin jumps on you, gets lit on fire, rolls away, continues to roll away, continues to be on fire.
Definitely saw him about to like teleport away, and I give him a shove. Is that a Blightstorm right here? The fact that you can basically almost touch lava before it starts being bad for you is astounding to me. Like you can just about touch it.
healing potion won't soothe lava burns.
Like you can't just about touch fire.
The
you
fact
can
that you
just
were
about
having
touch
this
lava.
discussion and then in-game they start addressing it is really good.
Yeah. Like once again, I live in a simulation. My computer's listening to me. I'd better not say the D word. Maybe if I talk about like how much I want like a goth babe from Japan or the Netherlands to adopt me, then like maybe my computer can like help me out.
I
Maybe can get
follow so
algorithms to-
little stuff on Blue Sky that like every single thing that I get recommended or that has somebody follow me is like somebody associated with VTubing. And it's always like something I look at and I'm like, this is a scam, right?
Yeah. Like every single time that I like see somebody's profile and it's like artist, like you're fake. So you're not real.
It's gonna get even worse with like AI shit. Somebody's just gonna run people's VTubers through that and then be like, I make VTubers, and it's like, do you or do you make AI? Have you
They
been
already do.
Have you been getting that shit with YouTube lately? Like the sheer like influx of AI musicians on YouTube?
Only like twice.
Every
So not like a huge influx. Like I have definitely been recommended like 2 songs that were made by AI,
every day.
and I clocked them like almost immediately.
Oh, they're super noticeable. They're incredibly noticeable.
I never
Taking damage reduces the damage you take from subsequent sources by 40% for 2 seconds.
Well, it's not exactly in line with Sigma.
25% more melee power, but deal 3 damage to yourself. Oh shit, that's cool. Anybody that dies to burning will then spread burning to another enemy.
Hell yeah, that sounds awesome.
But yeah, like
I got
every
50%
day
more damage.
I look at YouTube and I go, that's a 2-view video that's been recommended to me that says new by a band that's name doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, I'm
It's more
watching
like,
it spread and
AI
it's crazy.
stuff on YouTube for me is just like those hour-long mixes of whatever the fuck, but then the thumbnail is like a anime AI generated girl.
No, mine are trying to actually resemble real bands. It's like insidious. Rachel sent me a thing the other day, and I was like, I am 99% sure that this is an AI.
Yeah, I haven't been getting the AI generated music. I've just been getting the AI generated images still. Like my YouTube is behind the times. My own YouTube is also having troubles recommending stuff to me because I just like say no, don't recommend this to me at all, and then it's like the same like 5 clips over and over again.
I had to really tell YouTube to please stop giving me Asmongold talks about woke. It took like 4 days of telling it to stop recommending that shit to me.
I watched like the one video shorts from Pirate Software like several months ago, and it was just like the Outer Wilds experience, and he talked about Outer Wilds a little bit. And I was like, okay, well this isn't exactly what I was expecting to find in this video, but like, okay, sure, all right, cool. I guess he enjoyed Outer Wilds. And then for like the next 3 solid weeks, my shorts was nothing but Pirate Software. I was cursed. I hated it. I wanted it gone. It was not feeding into. It was not beating the allegations of him not being a real person.
I was going to say, like, he feels like he could be AI generated at this point. Can never have too many bombs.
Okay, all right, that's how I get out of here. I think. Yes. Oh, the goal is survive. Okay, I thought we were just. I was kind of like, I'm down for it. Really, truly. I just thought that we were killing for the sake of killing.
Nah, we're doing Halo Reach. God, one of the Halo Reach videos having like a huge spike in views, literally because it's a episode where we talk about Rachel's old like Roll34 account, is so funny to me. The fact that that also coincided with another video getting like a ton of view increases because it had the word vor in the title.
Need to find the courage to just buzzword the hell out of all of my titles. Make them unrecognizable. Become ungovernable.
Like the fucking NL stream that he titled it as like, when somebody says something so Dubai chocolate that you hit them with the Labubu stare. And people are like, what the fuck does this mean, NL?
He's just hip with the kids. He's got a daughter. He's trying to speak her language.
Ironically, that is kind of the crux of it, because when people were like, what the fuck does this mean? He's like, my daughter has just been thinking that, like, Labubu is the funniest thing in the world, so, like, anytime that I need to, like, make her laugh about something, I just go, Labubu, and then do the weird smile.
Mamidia strives for artistry in war. Also, she doesn't like bullies, like these Northlanders.
What are you doing over there, man? I'm gonna burn you to death. I'm gonna be honest, I do not know what Labubu is.
I think Labubus are like little stuffed creatures, little stuffed animals, kind of like Beanie Babies, but they're like creatures.
Okay,
They're like
enough.
little weirdos. Dubai chocolate? No fucking clue.
I know what that
Like,
is,
it's
but
chocolate from Dubai.
it's specifically a type of chocolate that has like a date paste inside of it. And like a nut mixture.
I've never had a date before.
Like with a woman?
I fully expected it. I was about to make it myself, and then I was like, wait, hang on a minute, that's too sad.
When you
And
didn't
also
when you
false.
didn't say it, it was like I have to say it. I've gone on very few what would be called traditional dates. Like I've never been the type of guy that's like, yeah, this person and I are going to go out and spend some time together and see if we want to be together. So I've always ended up in a relationship and then gone on dates.
Yeah, same. I wasn't until like an adult whenever I came to the conclusion. Wait, hang on a minute. People go on dates and then decide to start dating each other? What? Is this backwards?
You know what? I will grab this. Enemies close to you take 15% damage from teammates. I think the first date that I went on that wasn't just like hanging out at a house or like going to a park or spending time with each other hiding around the wall at a school was fucking went to see the fucking Scott Pilgrim movie. Of all things.
I don't remember what like my first possible date was. It was probably like a movie. Yep, drive-in actually. Yeah, I'm remembering.
I was never really big on dates and things like that, so it was like, yeah, you know what, let's go out and see about this. Do we need this purifying torch?
I think we do actually because I'm getting the ligma. Like the moment I step outside of the blue ring, I'm starting getting like ligmatized.
Oh, it can be used to beat ass. It does just say survive the onslaught though, so it's like, should I just place it somewhere?
Eh.
I mean, I'll just keep hitting with it.
Yeah, I don't think it minds all that much. But... like I'll just stick close to my squishy and I'll just hit shit.
Ow. Oh, that totally made me drop it when I cast. Okay, could you not be hitting me right now? It's very impactful. Well, okay. I got pushed so far out of there, man. I'm dead.
Oh shit.
They tried to bring me back, but it was not working out.
No. No. Damn. Wait.
He got back in.
Bring it back? Holy shit. And we can revive you?
I'm waiting to be rescued, yeah. Allegedly. I'm back. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, burning is crazy when it spreads.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It seems like the other very, very good option for you.
Well, because like I cast my big F, and it just lit like everybody in a circle on fire.
I also appreciate just like the incredible enemy density of this round.
This is going nuts. Praise Sigmar.
I love the delivery of every single one of Saltspire's lines.
They really got a guy in that knew the homework on that one. I see you over there. Fat
Oh, we don't need
green
to
boy.
purify stuff anymore. The area is purified as it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking like, wait, hang on a minute. Am I just grabbing the torch and running, or am I being an asshole? am I letting the other half of the team just like die because I decided to immediately go on to something and I wasn't paying attention to whatever it is that they were doing?
No, you're good. It's 2 successes though. It's good.
Yeah. It was a kind of close call near the end.
It was a little bit rough.
Continue. Do you remember how many different like rumors there were for how to play as Master Hand? Or how to play as Crazy Hand?
I do, yeah.
Or how to get Crazy Hand to appear in Smash 64?
There were endless discussions about this by people. It's up there with just the straight up lies that existed around like every Pokemon game.
Like I still couldn't tell you like what it is that gets Crazy Hand to spawn. And I'm pretty sure that Master Hand is just like available only for those who had a Game Shark.
Oh, no, didn't give me the full bar. God damn it. Oh well, got all the things.
Gosh darn it, Ronald. I'll take top damage again. Let's go.
I was so close to figuring out how to get that Mew to spawn by the truck.
It was right on the tip of your tongue. You were so close. All you had to do was just
Thank you for the shillings.
I think that might have also been my last one.
Yeah, because it's getting close to 10. That's usually when you conk out, or at least prepare to conk out.
Yeah.
That's more than acceptable. Chaos Wastes claim. Praise the Plague Father item claimed. And a Slanesh one. Commendation chest. Alright.
Nurgle Benchen Shepherd.
Did you see the thing that Pasta posted in general? Like the Reese's Oreo combination?
No, I'm not.
I saw that and immediately I was like, this is gonna make Shepard angry, like viscerally. Oh, I got cosmetic headgear from that? I didn't know you could do that.
Do you think if those Oreo Reese's things came with like the little panties, and they moan if you took them off, do you think you would be okay with it?
No, because it would still kill him. Because he's allergic to peanut butter. I also don't like the concept of that.
Well, you don't want your Reese's cups to moan whenever you take the panties off them?
No. No.
I think I'd be motivated to
I'm good. Thanks.
eat more Reese's if that were the case. Not even like eat them. I think I would just like recycle them.
What
Just like
what
just
is
like
what
take
is
Reese's,
recycling in this aspect, man?
Just take the little Reese's and just like unwrap them, just like declothe them, like listen to them, and then just like put them all into a pile and like send them back, get like 5 cents extra, like in the like with our like last jar recycling. You request Reese's for your last meal. Oh, I was thinking like as a last meal, I was just like get something that is discontinued.
I mean,
Like,
technically speaking, they're under no obligation to actually provide you everything you ask for.
But if they were though, then I'm just like alive forever now, right? I'm just immortal.
I suppose in theory, one could make this argument. I don't think that they're gonna listen to you.
Well, they should. Don't they know what it is I did to get onto death row? Emulation crimes.
Oh man, I need to do this to get the Zinch portrait thing because that's cool.
I forgot that I'm not default. Like, I only have like the profile banner for Carillion and the Dwarf because those are the only 2 classes that I play. I mean, that's heresy.
Many things
This
are
seems
heresy.
like a 40K joke. But I'm. Hang on a minute.
It's technically both fantasy and 40K, but yeah.
Well, they're both Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like whatever to me. As in, like, they're both still in like the same area of my brain.
It's basically just, is it heresy against Sigmar Heldenhammer, or is it heresy against the God Emperor Man?